Today I'm going to talk about the 10 milestones in your 40 years, midlife, which is set between 40 to 60 years. One thing is very clear: by 40 years, you are at your career peak. This is often a decade when your professional life reaches its height, and you focus on consolidating your achievements. Secondly, by this time, your financial stability is also at its peak. You need to assess what are my financial goals for retirement and work for it. Majorly, you have done the work at this time. You've got to be health aware, because by this time, by age 40 years, whatever the diseases are, they start precipitating, whether it's a diabetes or hypertension, and if you have family history of cardiac diseases, they start showing at this particular time, because you are at the peak of your career and you neglect your health, so you become aware about your health conditions. Then parenting challenges are there. Children are going, and by this time, they have to be settled, and you definitely feel that they should be better than you. So you have a lot of pressures for your younger ones, and requiring emotional support and guidance from you. Then this is the time for self reflection. Midlife, there are many questions. Which way your life has to go. You have whether you have lived for the purpose of your life, for your achievements, and your future aspiration which you have. Then this is the time to strengthen the relationship. When you are at the peak of your career, you tend to neglect this particular relationship, but the relationship are the ones which are going to be the cementing. They help you in a very big way. So you have to see to it your marriage is great, and your friendship and your family bonds are strengthened. Personal growth also one has to see, whether you wanted to do something, you create hobbies, any aspect of education which you have neglected so far, you can do it. And this is also the time that you get involved into some spiritual practices to enrich your life. And you have to also find a work life balance. हर टाइम काम 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 नहीं होना चाहिए. थोड़ा सा टाइम फैमिली के साथ बिताना भी बहुत ज़रूरी है. That amounts to 3 to 4 hours, not more than that. And see to it that your children should not turn back and say that you had not given them at any time. Then comes the adaptability. Learning new technologies is also important, because many things have changed in the last 20 years. So you have to be acquire those knowledge to remain relevant. And then your involvement has to be with the community also. देश ने आपको बहुत कुछ दिया है, पेरेंट्स एंड फैमिली ने आपको बहुत कुछ दिया है, तो आपका यू ओ समथिंग बैक फॉर योर कम्युनिटी. कम्युनिटी ने अपने सेविंग से, अपना टैक्स दे के आपको पढ़ाया है. ये वाली बात आपको बिल्कुल नहीं भूलनी चाहिए. And you have to give back to the society as a great member, and volunteering things for things. So I think these are a couple of things which I have tried to capture it in 10 milestones which you face in your midlife. Thank you very much. If you have any comments, please make comments, and we can add on those challenges which are there in midlife.